Jax isn't here. I'm actually here to see you, Carly. I'm not really interested in anything you have to say.
Sonny can't bear to lose another child. I'm here to ask you to drop your plans of taking Morgan away from his father.
I don't want to hear excuses, Diane. Can you take care of this or not?
What you are asking me to do is technically legal. It is also extremely ill-advised.
No matter how hard this is, I am not going to let Carly take away my children. I'm going to make my own plans for their future.
Then one of my other patients called that same afternoon to tell me about it. I just started the vlog a week ago. I know, and you are already the latest must-see internet craze. Four of my patients now consider themselves your biggest fans. You know that, right?
Stop it. Yeah. I do not have fans.
You totally
No.
do. Mrs. Solomon told me that it's like you're reading her mind, speaking for all pregnant women when they talk about the miseries of carrying a child.
Okay, wait. Miseries? Now, I know you had a little problem with the morning sickness, but I didn't think you hated being pregnant this much.
I don't. That wasn't what I was saying at all.
Crimson, please hold. Crimson, please hold. Crimson, thank you for holding. This is Maxie. How can I help you? Oh, Clarice, thank you for getting back to me so quickly. I need the revised numbers because Kate wants to look over them before the conference call, but Lulu didn't bother to show up for work this morning, and I have no idea where she put them. Do you have an extra copy?
Greetings, Maxie.
Okay, do you think that you could email them to me? You would really be saving my life. Oh, perfect, thank you. And the least I could do is call Frederico and see if he could put you on the guest list for that new hot club in Soho. Of course he would. Any friend of mine is a friend of Frederico's. Thank you so much. Bye.
Jacko means no disrespect. However, he feels it is his duty to inform Maximista that she is wasted on this high-fashion huckster.
Crimson, how can I help you? Federico, I was just talking about you. That's so crazy.
Where's Lulu?
Hold on one second. I haven't seen Lulu all morning, but if she's not with you, that must mean she found some other guy to chase around.
Wait here. I'll go find Mr. Zakara for you.
Johnny, hey, I know we're supposed to meet up, but there's something I've decided to take care of first, so I will call you when I'm done.
Why did you tip off the feds last night? You should know better than making a move like that without my consent.
It's all in here. Spencer was costing us money, and he wasn't to be trusted.
I needed him to keep Lulu with Johnny.
Lulu is not going to keep your son in line, but Claudia will. Because Johnny will do anything to save her life.
Lulu was a hell of a lot easier to control than my daughter, especially when Luke Spencer's freedom was at stake, but you had to go mess that up. You better pray that this girl sticks with Johnny anyway.
You had my father arrested, so if you think I'm going to stay with Johnny, you can forget it.
Michael wouldn't have gotten shot if you hadn't taken him to the warehouse. He wouldn't be laying in a hospital bed right now, unable to move or speak, if Sonny hadn't pushed you out of the way instead of Michael. So don't come in my house and tell me what's best for my children when you started this whole nightmare to begin with.
You want to hate me, Carly? Okay, it's fine. Don't punish Sonny by taking away his child. Morgan needs his father.
Morgan needs to be safe, Kate. Safe and loved, and that can't happen with Sonny.
But Carly, you knew the dangers and you chose to marry Sonny. You chose to have him adopt Michael. You chose to get pregnant and have Morgan, and those things cannot be changed.
No, they can't. Maybe they can't, okay? But I can't let that happen to Morgan. Michael's paying for my mistakes, and I have to do better for Morgan.
Morgan is as much Sonny's as he is yours, right? So can you find a way? Can you find a way to stop all this fighting and come to some sort of understanding for Morgan's best interest?
Giving up my rights to Michael and Morgan isn't going to keep them safe. The whole world already knows they're my children, so I don't understand why everybody...
I understand it. Listen to me. Try and see this from Carly's perspective. She's just had to put her oldest son in a permanent care facility. She's acting out of grief. She's not thinking clearly. And frankly, neither are you. Now, as your attorney, it is my advice that you refrain from any drastic measures. Give yourself some time to grieve, to process what has happened.
You're my attorney, right? Mm-hmm. You're not my shrink. You get paid to do what I tell you to do, Diane.
As your attorney, I am paid to advise you, to warn you of any potentially negative consequences of your actions. Now, if you proceed with...
I don't need a lecture right now. Please, Diane. Draw up the damn papers.
Will do. As long as I am clear that you understand exactly what it is that you are asking me to do, because once I set this in motion, there is no going back.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm here, aren't I?
If I pressured you in any way, I apologize. I thought I could handle the situation, but she needs more help than I'm able to give her.
Why are we still standing here? Thank you.
Who are you? Nadine Crowell.
She's here to help you.
I'm a nurse at General Hospital.
Well, I'm fine. It's just a flesh wound. You really didn't have to come all the way down here.
Well, as long as I'm here, might as well take a look. Let me see. How did this happen?
I'm accident prone.
Well, the wound is pretty deep. Good news is you started to clot.
What's the bad news?
Someone tried to kill you?
Look, I don't know how much Nick told you. No one else can know I'm here. Okay?
I promised Nicholas I wouldn't say anything. And I won't.
You're welcome to wait, but Lulu comes in late almost every morning when she bothers to come in at all. The only reason she took this job was to piss me off. She clearly has no interest in fashion or the fact that Kate needs some figures pulled for a conference call that happens to be in less than an hour.
I just got a message from Lulu and I have a pretty good idea where she is. If you can cover for her, I'd really appreciate it.
I would love to help you with anything that you need. But I think what's best for everyone is that Kate just fire Lulu and put her out of her misery.
Your misery?
Okay, despite the extensive friction between the clashing blonde ones, the Jackal is most confident that Maximista's kind, yet well-hidden soul will move her to cover for fair Lulu in this her hour of need.
What about my needs?